Okay, we're back, and it looks like I just actually needed to restart the program. I blame Unity. Anyways, so yeah, we're doing a stream tonight. Gonna try this experimental thing, see if this works. Really have no idea what to expect from it, but hopefully it'll be good. But yeah, it might add a little bit more fun, like interaction and stuff. There are commands and things that you can do to control the little avatar guys, and you should get your own avatar when you say something in chat. That's supposed to be a thing. So hopefully it'll all work now. So we'll see. There he is, Mario. Nice afro, buddy. But apparently it is working, so cool. And I can actually like interact here with you and like pick you up and throw you around. Oops. Don't worry, you'll come back. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Like, it kind of cuts out of the game, which is unfortunate. But like, I can actually like draw little boxes and stuff. Like, I could be like, hi, and those are actually platforms. You can like interact with those. Let's get rid of some of these. Likewise, I could also like put you in a box. Or I can like drop a bomb on you. Have fun with that. Boink. Oh, hey, you landed. Cool. Have a few more bombs. So yeah, if you look up the commands and stuff, you can figure out how to do some of the stuff. It is a little bit limited again because it is the YouTube version, and they haven't finished using all of the YouTube stuff, but they're working on it. So hopefully that'll be cool. But it just adds a little bit more stuff that can be done in the stream. That's actually a little bit big on the screen, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. I'm just gonna put like a block here and a block here just to be obnoxious. You're gonna have to figure out how to jump over it, Mario. Anyways, so yeah, back to what I was planning on doing. Getting in some Elder Scrolls. And it's kind of trippy, but I'm running this in a window, which normally runs slower than full screen, and it is crazy fast. Tip in. This cat drives me crazy. Every time I start a stream, he starts doing all the obnoxious stuff. And apparently, when the thing tells you commands, it's like I am apparently telling you the commands in chat. That's weird. But yeah, I was thinking of probably doing a lot more storyline-oriented stuff, either via my main character here or by switching up to another character. So if I do much with this character, it's probably going to do a lot of like selling-oriented stuff. That's a cool mount. I like that mount. That's my pet. I like my pet too. Oh, wow. So, because it auto-replied to your message in chat, it counts me as saying it, and so it spawned one for me. And I like to run behind my thing. It's a bit weird, though, because with the delay, it's like you don't really have much in the way of control of the character. Here, I'll help. But let's see. I'll put a little, like, wall over myself. There we go. I've walled in my webcam. Perfect. It's safe now. I have noticed though it does seem to keep consistent because I've been messing around for a while now with trying to get this all set up, and it's always been that look for me. So like, I don't know. Is there a cowboy hat or something? I want a cowboy hat. Cowboy hat would be cool. Oh, I think you actually just do this. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. There it goes. Hey, Just Janthan. Which means poof. Yep, Just Janthan just showed up in chat too. Tinfoil top hat trainer tube turban. Man, there's a lot of them, aren't there? Afro 8 is bamboo. Oh, I gotta do the bamboo. So if I type just bamboo, will it change it for me? Let's see. Yeah, I decided I'd do the webcam for once. So I have like some snacks, which I can't actually see my camera right now. I can't tell how well anyone else can see it either. We've got some snacks, which are supposed to be super, super spicy. I'll probably have them a little later. They look awesome. I like spicy stuff. So apparently my hat has not changed. So I think maybe you have to do like gear bamboo. Does that work? What's it called? That's a good question. See, there's these three symbols here. I can't see the camera again. There's three symbols here. Where's my finger? There's this one, and then this one, and then this one. And this one says, I don't know. And this one says, no. And this one says, I don't know. So it's something, no, something. That's about as much as I can tell you. Oh, and I can tell you that this one means really, really, well, it doesn't mean really, it just means spicy. I think this one means like super spicy. I haven't figured out how to change my hat yet. Yes, it's in Japanese. So what is the goal of the day? Today I'm planning on doing either, well, one of two things. I'm either going to do a bunch of story quests and try to get my character's level up a little bit higher, or I'm going to try to make money, because I've been kind of like trying to save up. There's a couple of houses I really want to get. Some of the in-game housing in this game is freaking cool, and I'm a long ways away from getting it because I haven't really been putting in time and effort here, but it's maybe if you do, okay, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Is that going to do it? Will I change my hat? Yay! I changed my hat. I don't know what that thing is that I'm either holding or is on my shoulder, but I got bamboo. And I'd rather not be yellow, but whatever. Can I do white? Is that a color? I mean, I know it's a color, but like, is that a... Apparently not. Oh, is it colors? Not color, colors. New things, yeah. So there's a link down in the description that tells you, like, it shows you a list of all the different commands and stuff you can do with them, so you can kind of mess around. I have some options for interaction, like I can drop bombs. Oh, I just threw Janthan into the wall. I can actually, like, pick you up and swing you around and woohoo! I could drop you there. I could, like, throw you. That might have been a little bit strong. There we go. So, just some fun stuff to mess around with. Oh, you change. Okay, I gotta figure out what are the colors. I just don't want to be yellow. Blue, bright. Okay, there's bright. Oh, I wonder what bright is. I'm going to try that one. There's also demon, which last I checked was not a color, but, you know, whatever. Oh, there's purple, though. I might be purple. I like purple. Bright is white. Why? What? Mario's digging the afro for now. No, I think if you just type little hats, like exclamation point little hats, it shows you the list. Or scroll up because it's up above there. Little masks. I want to see what those are. Because I've got, like, I don't know if that's like a puppy or some Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Or, oh, it's a scanner. It's a Dragon Ball scanner, isn't it? Let's see. Alien, Arrow Bandit, Beard Stash, Cyclops, Gas, Glasses, Googly Horse, Kabuchi. It's not quite how it works, Janthan, but nice try. So if I do I don't know what kabuchi is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be kabuki. But yeah, if you just type yeah, it is kabuki, which goes actually really well with that whole like white. It's probably, I think it's a brand. Persimmon seeds. That is actually, yeah, I think you pretty much nailed the kanji there. No, not quite. The last one is like one off. It's very, very close, but there's actually, if you look, I can't see my camera again. If you look on the top here, you got this part just off. The kanji you've got in there only has one line on the top, and this has two. But I think this is a brand name, I think. But these are really, really common things. These are like, it's like the Japanese equivalent of trail mix. They usually mix these in with like peanuts and stuff. And yeah, you know, I'll try them. I'll try one. Getting a whole lot of like Elder Scrolls going on here. Woo! They smell spicy. They smell good though. They smell kind of like chili. Like good old like. Oh, maybe. So it's these little things. And they're just like super crunchy, little crispy. I don't know if they're made out of rice or what. Might even be able to hear that on the microphone. Spicy. Definitely spicy. Whew. Yeah, 2 of those put some heat on there. I'm glad I didn't just like take a handful of them and chuck them. I'd be just like, welcome to the stream. Okay. Wait, I gotta be very careful not to like rub my eyes. Doesn't help that like my hair is constantly getting in the way of my eyes, so it's just sort of like eat something spicy, gah, rub it in your eyes. So apparently that star thing is supposed to, like, how this all is supposed to work once they all finish it off is people like join in, and when you join in, people that are like subscribed get avatars for chatting with, and then you get credits, which you can either get by making donations, which I don't even have any of that kind of stuff set up to begin with, or by like collecting those little stars and things that show up. And you get credits that you can then use to buy customizations for your character avatar. It's a little bit weird. I can see what they're trying to do with it, but it's interesting. But it just got everything unlocked, so who knows? If I was like a big name person, and well, I'd have to be a big name Twitch star because they don't have it working for YouTube completely yet. But if I was like some big name Twitch star, maybe I'd have it set up so you'd like people that are Patreon supporters get a bunch of credits, or I don't know, whatever. But yeah, the problem is there's like a delay, so you can never really tell when your character's gonna jump exactly. But it is an interesting little thing to throw into chat. I kind of wanted to like mess around with it a bit, which is one of the reasons why I decided to play Elder Scrolls tonight and not Fortnite, because could you imagine how distracting that would be with Fortnite going? Having like all these little characters running around jumping in the background. Oh my gosh. It would drive you insane. And my nose like really itches now. What is going on? Coffee time. But yeah, hopefully like I've got this set up now, so I just... Aren't they trying to force people to not use Patreon? I don't know. I don't even use Patreon to begin with, so... I mean, if I started using Patreon, nobody would bother supporting it. So, like, there's no point in me doing Patreon. But I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know much in the way of information about that. Could totally jack that dude's axe. Alright, so, what do? Do I want to do story on this character? Oh, it's this one. It helps if I look at the right anvil. Okay. So cool, I'm like a little bamboo hat wearing kabuki guy. I like that. I'm cool with that. Tippin's around, being his usual annoying self. So we're gonna go here and jump over these. Whee! Okay. Let's get out of the city at least. God, like, it's just shocking every time I leave town. And I mean, like, town is gorgeous to begin with, but like then... And especially if you realize that none of that is like background. All of those towers and everything in the background of you see back there are actually there. I can just run up to those. Like there's no painted on backgrounds or skybox or anything like that in this game. Which is awesome. But just, it always kind of shocks me how flippin' gorgeous this game is. Nothing out here. Did you find the mod pack? Which mod pack are you referring to? Ah, bugger. Somebody's already been here. All the mods. Oh, yeah. For Minecraft. I looked it up. I did find a download for it. I'm not quite sure how to install it, but I did find a download for it. And I downloaded it. So I haven't really messed with it above and beyond that point was. But, yeah, that's the extent of it. Tippin, what are you doing? I just hear, like, nails on a chalkboard over there. He's up in my windowsill. Uh-oh. No! Come get me, sucker. Things don't do well in water in here. If you can get to water, you're pretty much safe. Ooh, this whole area has been, like, super rated. As you can see, I've got, like, a mod on that shows me locations of resources I've picked up before. So if I make a return trip through an area, I can pick up resources if they've respawned. Quite handy. Some people might say it's kind of cheaty, but it doesn't mark locations of things that I haven't found myself. Like, it doesn't just give me a big list of where everything is. I have to actually find it myself. It just makes a note of where it is, so I can go find it again later. Nior Blanc. Hey, how's it going? Vandro. Okay, Vandro then. How you been, Vandro? I haven't heard from you in ages. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm learning here. The guys, like, all that area up there by the town had been cleared out all the way down to the water, but now I'm starting to find resources, and they are, clearly they didn't go this way. Oops. Crud ran straight into a dog. Tippin! Stop! Gah! It, like, seriously, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It's just a really unpleasant noise. Jonathan's rocking the... Oh, it's a crow on your head. I thought you had like a pompadour. I do have Kitty, but Kitty is being a real pain in the butt whenever I stream. That's the problem right now with Kitty. I don't know what it is. It's like I almost wonder if he's able to hear something in the microphone or something, because he always just goes berserk when I start streaming. Like if he starts running his claws down that window again, I'm gonna have to go do something about it. It's just it seriously nails on a chalkboard. I do not declaw my cat. Declawing cats is kind of... Well, I can definitely understand why people would want to declaw their cats. No, looks like we're gonna fight. Or he's gonna run away after I hit him once. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, this is just starting. Okay, well, let's stick around here for a second then. But yeah, I don't declaw cats because the way that they do declaws, they don't just get rid of the claw, because they have to keep it from regrowing. So what they actually have to do to declaw a cat is they basically lop off the last section of its toe, which I'm not really cool with. So, I mean, I understand why people would want to. Believe me, if I could declaw my cat without, like, without like causing irreparable damage to his body, then yeah, I would totally do that. But yeah, they actually hey Leon, by the way, I see you there. They actually like lop off the last part of their toe to keep the claw from growing back, and that's how they do declawing. And I mean, as much as I would like my cat to not have claws, he's an indoor-only cat. He doesn't need to have claws, but you know, I'm not cool with lopping off part of his toes. It does remove the best defense they have, but in the case of my cat, I mean, like if he was an outdoor cat, I would totally be against that, because yeah, it makes sense that they would need their claws. My cat is indoor only. He has absolutely no threat. The only threat to my cat is me, or a house fire, or something like that. And I mean, let's be honest, he's not going to fight a house fire with his claws. Leon has a horse head. That's a new one. This is very interesting to see. Like, it's totally random what you start with. So this is one of the big event things here. What? Why am I not? There we go. Look at how so many players just showed up, like, in the course of that fight. Oops, I didn't want to use that one. Okay. Hi there, lady. Wow. Darkstorm the Alluring. Yeah, that's a name that fits. Did they lure? I haven't gotten her yet. Cool. Yay! And now we get a bunch of loot. An ancient giant clam. Let's see. That's supposed to be the Alluring? I mean, I guess she's probably a lot hotter than most of the other things that come out of these holes, but yeah. There's still a chance a dog could somehow enter and better safe and sorry. Nah, there's really not. There's no way a dog's getting into my house. First of all, there'd have to be a dog wandering around. Dogs don't just wander around in the middle of the city in Japan. Most of the dogs that I even see are the same size as my cat or smaller. And usually when you declaw a cat, you don't declaw the front and the back. They still have their back claws or something. It's just the front ones get declawed because they tend to scratch and knead with the front claws. So, but again, it's not going to do that with my cat. Dolmen. It is a dolmen. Definitely is a dolmen. I don't really stick to the technical names of things unless I have a good reason to, though. As far as I know, it's just a big wet hole. Which, on further thought, doesn't sound very good. There's so many players wandering around. Oh, man. I might want to switch to my, like, lower level character. Yeah, well, like, first of all, you can't have just dogs wandering around. Like, there basically are no stray dogs in my area. In fact, the entire time that I've lived in Japan, I don't think I've ever once seen a stray dog. Lots of stray cats. I've seen tons of stray cats. But I've never seen a stray dog. On top of that, the stray cats would not run into my house. Not only that, they'd have to get past me to run into my house. So, I mean, the odds of anything getting in here except for, like, a small bug are pretty slim. You're doing Allods? I almost did an Allod stream tonight. I was actually really seriously thinking about it. I haven't finished putting my character back together, though, after the build resets. So I'm not really in a position where I could stream it, and if I did, I pretty much spend the entire stream just rebuilding my characters, which is going to take hours. I'm not really looking forward to that. Just because it's like, Pio's almost back up to normal, but like I finished her tank build. I rebuilt that, but I have to rebuild her DPS build. Oh, that was rude. What? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't run up, smack me, and then run away. That is just rude. You're gonna pay for that. Yeah, screw you. I ran all the way out of here just to kill you out of spite. You should feel proud. Yeah, now we go. Japan, it's got pros and cons. There's peaceful stuff and there's less peaceful stuff. Unfortunately, we get some other things that are less pleasant. Ah, I just ate that. This character of mine is seriously stable, but not the most exciting to play because she's a straight-up dedicated tank. Oops. And just kind of, she's not the most entertaining. Let's put it that way. All right. Well, no chest over here. They might have been, actually, to be honest, the stray dogs. They might have already like done population controls and stuff on them. Like stray dog, cats are one thing. Cats can be disruptive and stuff, but stray dogs, you really don't want a population of stray dogs building up. It can be bad. And cats generally won't attack people. Like there may be extremely rare things where they have, but it's usually like, you know, some disease was involved and they weren't quite right in the head. Normally, stray cats, when they see people, they'll run off. They try to keep away from people as much as possible. I happen to know there's a bunch of stray cats in my neighborhood, and they try to avoid me. I mean, I'm one of those people that kind of naturally acclimates to cats. Like, cats tend to like me a lot, and I've even had some strays just walk up and just be super friendly with me. But even then, that's super rare. Usually, they just run off when they see me. Russia's a bit different. Russia's got wolves that run around on the streets for crying out loud in some areas. So, probably not in towns, but more rural areas. But yeah, there's tons and tons of stray cats in Japan, and they stay out of the way of people for the most part. So, like, they're not really a threat, and they leave people alone. But a bunch of stray dogs, that could be a bad deal. Because dogs, if they get hungry enough, they will attack people. And oh, I see a chest over there. That's they're stun locking me. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on. Now, why are you keep trying to press Alt for stuff? As you can see, though, my character's health is still full. There we go. An ebon greatsword. Oh, that's a lot of guys. It's also very difficult to stun me. That's crazy. I just took out all of them. Yeah. Alright, let's get a chest open here. This is actually kind of a bit laggy, which is weird. Okay. Oh, okay, you heading out there, Vandro? In Russia, man attacks wolves. Yeah, could be. Yay! Found a new spot on my map. Cool. About over here. There's another chest. Yes. Ooh, advanced. Okay. Here we go. Anyway, good night, Vandro, if you're heading out. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was getting close. Ooh. Sounds nice. What? Idiot. If you're doing an attack one-on-one like that, I can just block it. There's no real point in that. He's just charging up this attack. I can just, you know, hold down a button and keep it blocked. Anyway, good night, Vandro. It's good seeing you, man. Check in from time to time. If you're on 65 in allies, you still got a really long way to go now, because it's up to, ooh, that's a mob right there. Is it 80 still? 85. I don't remember which now. Crud. I think it's 80. Ooh, copper. Nice. Part of the reason I think I don't have as many eye bags as I normally would is because I'm actually getting a little bit more sleep the last few days. Mostly. But another chest. Wow, there's just nobody bothering with these. I normally do have pretty big bags under my eyes, which is terrible. To the point where, like, I actually saw my mom. We did, like, a face-to-face thing at one point, and my mom was like, "Are you okay?" It's like, you have these huge lines under your eyes. I was like, huh? I got older? How do you want me to explain that? As far as I know, I'm healthy. Adjust my air conditioner here. Super boring Twitch stream so far. Apparently I'm not the only one in my clan here, or in that particular clan streaming. Here's to you getting worse. Thank you. It is nice to get a bit of sleep. So I've been on like vacation for the first part of summer here. Got a little bit longer. Is there another chest back here? Yes! Good grief. I'm just raking in the chests tonight. Awesome. Evan Great Sword of Flame. Okay, we're getting a lot of great swords suddenly. I don't even use great swords. It's not a good thing. Got a weird cramp. Where to go? Actually, I might, if I'm going to be playing through and doing storyline and leveling up and stuff, I might want to switch up to one of my lower level characters. I like this character a lot, and she's a really, really great character if you're playing in a party. I'm not going to take that. So she's really, really good if you're playing in a group or in a party because she can tank. She can take a lot of damage and just keep on going. She's set up in a way that's really, really beneficial to keeping aggro and staying alive. So, you know, tough to begin with, but also heals up pretty well from fighting itself and keeps the aggro. So she's basically just an abuse battery. She's constantly getting hit and able to just keep taking it and taking it, which is great if I'm playing in a party. If I'm not playing in a party, she's actually a really boring character to play because it takes forever to kill anything. So, there's a tip: if you don't know, sleeping pills don't work with everyone. Trust me, I know. Oh, I believe it. First of all, I'm not really one for like using any kind of medicine unless I absolutely need to. I'm not like some anti-vaxxer or anything like that. By the way, see you tonight. Your character. I'm gonna like move you over here. Rawr. You were stuck behind my webcam. I just noticed that. Yeah, I like if I don't need medicine, like if I'm not sick or I'm not having some sort of like weird allergy issue, then I typically won't take medicine. Or like, I mean, if I've got like a bad headache or something, then I'll grab like an ibuprofen or something. But I mean, medicine, time and time again, they've done studies and stuff on medicine. They found that, generally speaking, medicine is not good for you, which sounds a bit weird because we use it for like healing up and stuff, but like repeatedly taking medicine is not good for you. It does things to your body, and some of that stuff can have really long-term effects, which, you know, like if you just take it here and there, it's not going to be a big deal. Your body just recovers. But it's like if you were to take the same kind of medicine day in and day out, it's going to have long-term effects on you, and it's not going to be good. So I typically try to avoid just taking medicine, just kind of out of principle. I'm not like a weird anti-vaxxer person or anything like that. Just she's built like a wall of stone and iron. Unfortunately, she fights like one. Yes, that is perfect. That's like the best description for her. Yeah, when I take medicine too, I usually take as minimum of a I want to say donation. That's not right. What is the word I'm looking for? Dose. That's the word. Minimum dose as possible. So a lot of times, like with allergy medicine and stuff like that, I won't even take a full dose. I'll take a half dose, just to avoid it. There's a chest right here. Another one. Is this the 5th chest we've had so far? Come on. There we go. Palladium. That other person ran down here and then, like, just hasn't bothered with taking any of the resources, which is the whole reason I came down here. So, sweet. Also realize I keep like scrunching over so my face just sort of fades off of the webcam. I really gotta stop doing that. It's not good posture either. Gads, I'm starting to sound like an old man. I don't take very much medicine because it's not good for your body. Oh man, I need to start having better posture. Blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, I'll be talking about how I like to walk with a cane because it's healthier for your knee joints or something stupid like that. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna change up characters. So yeah, I've been like forcing myself to play this character because I am getting pretty close to max level. Well, sort of max level. Max level, but then you start doing like the CP score and all that. And so 50 is the max level, but then you kind of like CP after that. Like you get a CP score, which is basically your new leveling system afterwards. So let's go to log out. I'm going to switch it up to another character. In the topic of medicine, what do you know about human synthetic improvement? Transhumanism? Are you talking about that in like a reference to like Deus Ex and stuff? Like body modification for the sake of improving function? Nightblade. Do I want to play this guy? Or this guy? Or this guy? Been kind of working on all of these guys. Yeah, we'll go with him. Transhumanism. Transhumanism implies that you're becoming something not human. Or from changing off of being human or becoming something other than human. Or crossing human and some other species or something like that. Just for the sake of general improvement. I mean, if that's what you're into, okay. Like, there are people out there that are totally, you know, gung-ho with the idea of carving themselves up and switching out body parts. I think, unfortunately, at this point in time, we don't have kind of the sci-fi stuff like Deus Ex has. You can't switch out a limb and replace it with a much improved limb. They don't work like that. What is this? Snakes here. Okay, bye-bye, snake. So, I mean, I don't know. If we had arms that were superior to human arms that you could still control very well, and you wanted to switch your arm out for a better arm, you know, that's up to you. It's like people that get tattoos, I figure, you know? Like, some people are totally against the idea of getting tattoos and putting pictures and designs on your skin, and some people live for it, you know? They think it's like the coolest thing ever. I would imagine it's going to be something kind of similar to that. I personally don't have any tattoos, and I have no interest in getting any tattoos, but part of that's because I know if I got a tattoo, I'd want to change it. And, I mean, tattoos aren't quite as permanent as they used to be because you can get them removed, but generally speaking, a tattoo is a commitment. Over time, you mean like ahead of time? Like when we do have the tech, you know what? If you can get an arm... Oh, I don't know what this guy's skills are. I should probably have looked at that first. I kill things so much faster. Oh. darn, they were doing a dolmen over there. That's a dolmen. The things in the water areas are not dolmens. Those are geysers. That was a dolmen. Like, no weapons, just replace it for the sake of improvement. Yeah, I mean, again, I think it'll be kind of like tattoos. If you want to do it, and there's an improvement out there for you, it's your call, your body, go for it. You know, I mean, I can see there being practical uses, but it's probably going to be a really long time till we can muster that sort of tech. Sweet, leveled up. That didn't take long. Let's see, I believe, yeah, I'm playing a stamina build. So I want everything into stamina. And I don't know what I'm actually doing here. But yeah, I mean, like, I've got a shoulder that's a bit messed up. I had a rollerblading accident when I was younger, and oddly enough, my safety gear, my gear that was supposed to protect me from injury while I was rollerblading, was what caused me to get injured. Because I fell on a smooth surface, and like my rollerblading gear had like these big wrist pads that protect your wrists, and when I landed, it slid because it was a smooth thing, and I ended up tweaking one of my arms really badly, and like messed up my shoulder. So it's never quite been healed. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it's like it's just never gone back to normal. And hi, Carrie, by the way. I saw you. I just was in the middle of a big long rant. But yeah, my shoulder's never healed, so it's like I've always kind of thought like, hey, it'd be interesting if at some point they had a way of like, you know, fixing that up, or you know, like if prosthetics got to the point where you could have a cool like almost Deus Ex like arm where you've got complete control over the robotic part of it. That would be cool, and if it didn't cost millions, which I'm sure it would, you know, I'd probably be up for something like that. But yeah, I know, safety gear sucks, right? Your safety gear is supposed to protect you, but mine is what caused the injury. If I wasn't wearing that safety gear, I would have been fine. Because I landed like this, I would have just stopped and been fine. But nope, wore safety gear, paid the price. That said, you should still wear safety gear. I just happened to be rather unlucky. Well, at least wear the right safety gear. Like, protect your head. It's kind of important. Hi, Carrie. Welcome to the Avatar. It's that way. Avatar's over there. You can kind of interact with them a little bit and mess with them. Like I can come in here and be like, "Hi, Carrie. Here you go. Wee. Go for a trip." Oh, sorry. That was a bit. You'll be back. Give it a second. Your character will pop back in. Might have thrown you a little far. There you go. Alton Koromon. Where the heck am I? I'm here. Okay. Oh, I didn't grab the, there's a waypoint over here. Janthan's learning all of the various commands. Right, so there should be... There it is. Somehow I didn't get that one. Huh. Oh, thank you. So this is the character I've been kind of working on the most recently, and he's just very, very stabby. Stab, stab, stab. I'm gonna eat some more of these spicy things. Alright, I'm gonna try like... Okay, that's a lot. Let's try like 3. There we go. I got 3. We'll just work our way up from there. Dude, what is that mount? Come back. I want to see your mount. Looks cool. That is a cool looking mount. That is spicy. Woo. It's really dry too, so it's just like dry and super spicy. Thanks, Carrie. Let's see. I probably want to go somewhere else, I'm thinking. I was just kind of exploring through this area. And where is this area? This is down here. Shadowfen. Yeah, actually, I've seen some of the stuff on, like, some prosthetic limbs. Like, they used to be, like, tens of thousands of dollars to make prosthetic limbs, and now they've dropped to the point, like, with the advent of 3D printing, which is something I'd love to get into. I do a lot of creative stuff. I really enjoy it, but I'd really, really like to get into more creative stuff like that and the 3D printing specifically. So with 3D printing, they found that like prosthetics and stuff for people, they've managed to get them to be just about as good as the stuff you'd get in the doctor's lab, but they cost nothing compared to, you know, what they normally would cost. Like they said, even with materials and replacing parts on them, they probably would run less than $100 for a full-blown prosthetic versus tens of thousands for a similar one from the doctor. It's pretty crazy. So I don't need to be in Shadowfen really at all, honestly. I'm not sure why I'm here. Most of my characters have just been like running around harvesting resources, and they're just not really doing anything. By the way, Carrie, if you're still there, you can customize how your little avatar guy... I keep pointing the wrong way. Your little avatar guy looks there. Oh, that's weird. He's like translucent. Okay, so I'm at a waypoint. Let's see. I can go pretty much anywhere I want to. I could go over to Morrowind area, or I could go to the Somerset area. There's a couple of thieves' treasures over there. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the houses real quick too. Yeah, like 3D printing is really, really amazing stuff. I mean, right now the process is slow. It's obviously like still in its infancy, but the possibilities of what you can do with 3D printing is like amazing. I've seen people like design entire huge things just piece by piece, and they've just pieced it all together. And just some of the stuff I've seen people do with 3D printing, where they have a need for it, and they take some measurements, they design something in a software. It takes them all of like 10-15 minutes to design like a little simple thing, like they need a clip for something. They just go, measure it out, design it real quick, print it out, and I mean, it takes a while for it to print, but then they have a perfectly good print that is exactly what they need for their situation, and it works perfectly. It's amazing. So, I'm pretty psyched about it, especially with the fact that 3D printers have been really, really dropping in price lately. I've actually been super tempted to go pick one up, if it weren't for the fact that I have a whole lot of other financial obligations right now. This year is not a good year for me for money. Just too much stuff going on. All right, I've got 5-ish here. That's like 4 3/4, so 5-ish. Here we go. What? Ooh, one of those is really. One of those is spicy. Fire pet spider. That's cool. It's only got 6 legs though. Unless, I guess those might be 2 legs there. Whew, those are spicy. Oh yeah? I'm really not good with currencies. It's pretty much I just translate between US dollars and Japanese yen all the time. Let's see. That is, ooh. It's like, it's spicy, but it's not just here spicy. Like, it burns going down. Hey, buddy. Arrgh. Say hi. What? Spicy. Yep. We're on camera. See? Look right here. Over here. Right there. Look at the camera. You're supposed to look right there. Okay. You kind of looked. What's up? That's the microphone. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. $53 for $1. Wow, yeah. Wait, 53 for $1. Is that higher or lower than usual? Hey, Rob. How's it going? Oh, wait for it. How's Rob gonna show up? We're just waiting for... Wait, is Rob going to show up? Have we lost connection with the avatar thing? Still showing Carrie. Yeah, it's hot. It's spicy. I'm good. I'm having like some like crazy spicy things that have this lovely little red skull with flaming eyes on them. I don't know what they are, but they're tiny and they're very strong. They're kind of awesome though. I like them. I'm restarting the avatars here. It seemed like it had stalled out or something. That's really bad. We used to be 30 to 45, which is already bad. Okay. I mean, in Japan, like the yen is like 120-ish yen. Tends to flux between like 112 to 120 to the dollar. So yeah, but I mean, yen has always been kind of that way. And it's not connecting again. It's doing this again. This avatar thing is very, very not stable. It is really not stable. There it goes. Hey, now it spawns, Rob. Okay, I was just looking through all the stuff here. Flame Atronach crate. What does it have? Let's see. Preview it. Comes with, well, possibilities, anyways. The Cold Flame Atronach Wolf, the Night Frost Atronach Steed. Now they're just like making slight variations on skins for these things. They've got so many of these now. Shadow Atronach Sench. This is actually supposed to be one of the cats. It's not a wolf. It's a cat. That's a bear, apparently. That is a camel. A flaming camel. You could probably try to convince people that it's like a wingless dragon, because it looks pretty wingless dragony, but Guar. Well, for a Guar it looks cool. I personally think Guars are one of the ugliest things in the game. The horse, like, yeah, I'm digging this. This is cool. I'm cool with this. And the wolf. Infernal Epidermis. Okay, that's your skin. That's pretty cool looking. What class and race do you recommend for noobs? Man, honestly, there's just whatever you want. This isn't quite as restrictive as a lot of games are. There's a lot of options that you've got with this. Like you can pick any class and still play with any weapon. And the game kind of adapts to you a little bit. So I mean, like your skill tree will be hard locked for that class as far as that skill tree goes, but that only makes up a part of your skills. So, like, if you want to be more of a caster type or a battle mage or something, then go with, like, the sorcerer type class. If you want to be one of the more tanky warriors, I think the Templar can do tanking or healing, or the Dragon Knight. And then, I don't know if you have access to Morrowind or not with the free trial. I'm not sure. If you had access to Morrowind, that also, or the Morrowind expansion, that also comes with the Summoner class, which is pretty interesting. The thing is with, like, bows, you can use the bows, and the bows are actually really good in this game. This character actually I'm playing right now, I think he secondaries in bows. But I'm not up to where I can switch between, well, weapons. I started using bows because I couldn't find any good daggers, and then I switched to daggers once I was able to make some. Once I get up to level 15, I'll probably have daggers and bows, because you can just switch between them. Blood Paladin, no, because that one's... I mean, you can have a kind of a paladin, but you can't have like a blood paladin. But you can be any class and use bows. Like, your weapon is independent of the class. It doesn't matter what class you pick, you can use whatever weapon you want. So I was still looking through... I don't get why they've got these sweet rolls as rewards. It just seems really stupid to me. Couple of banners. Here is the Black Camel of Ill Omen. Like, wow. Body tattoo, which it's not showing because my character's wearing a skin. Akaviri style. Actually, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Oh wait, can I do? Here we go. Light, medium. Oh, I really like that. I really like that a lot. Of course, I would. You know, Japan. And heavy. Oh, it's just... This is just straight up samurai armor. Oh, I've got to get that. I've got to get that. What's the Yokudan style? But where's blood magic, right? I don't think there is any blood magic. There's medium. That is not a very happy looking face. That guy's just... Yeah. It reminds me of like a crying baby. Not a thing I want to run around looking like. Okay, what is with the masks on this set of armor? The Yokudan style has some serious mask issues. First of all, that is huge on your head. That looks like you'd end the day with a headache every day. And then what is with this dopey looking grin thing here? Oh man, they're bad. They're bad. Outlaw style. Okay, there's the light. Medium. Cool. I like it. I like it. And that's the heavy. It's heavy armor, but it still kind of looks medium armor. I actually quite like that. A lot of times the heavy armor looks a little bit too heavy to me, so this is pretty good. Tremora face tattoo. It's a bit creepy. Paladin of the Bloody Fist. A brasilisk. It's a snake made out of metal and cord. Cool. What? Flame eruption. Ah, memento. So it's just a little thing you can use that looks cool. Woohoo. Experience scrolls. Ice wolf. Which is just a white wolf. Mage's Guild Sentry Cat. Ah, it's kind of cute and slightly cross-eyed looking. A masked bear, which is like their way of making a panda bear that looks like a regular bear. Scorpion Fabricant. Ooh, that's actually, like, I'm not a big fan of scorpions and stuff, but that's cool looking. Like the detailing and the design on that is cool. Cinch Leopard. Oh, this is one of the ride ones. Ah, that's cool too. I like that. Statue. Oh, wait. Cinch Leopard Cub. This is a non-combat pet. Like my little aardvark. Statue of Malakath. Yeah, I want that in my house. Says no one ever. I mean, the tapestry, okay, that's kind of cool, but yeah, what? No. And the pup, oh, that's cute. The puppy. Ice Wolf pup. Is it a pup? Do they call it a pup? I thought it was a kit. Maybe that's just foxes. Elder Council Tunic Sash. I'm just gonna like flip through these now here real quick. Arctic Fennec Fox. See, I like that. I think I like that better than the pup because it's like half cat, half wolf. All cute. Very cute. Brass Fortress Rebreather for those who want to go kind of steampunkish. That's kind of disturbing. Formal gown. Body markings, which you can't even see because they're covered. Okay, Janthan. Hey, stop. Thanks for stopping by. I can speak. Flame Pixie. Ah, the memento is going to disappear. Alrighty, Rob's heading out too. Catch you later, man. We'll have to get some gaming in, hopefully soon. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Not sure about the white bits on it. That's a little weird, but otherwise it's cool. Mechanist's Tiara. Okay. A brass mud crab. And it does genuinely look like brass. A regal Dova fly. It is a non-combat pet. Actually, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Anyways, good night, Janthan and Rob. Have a good night, guys. I can get a 90s haircut. Turquoise Nixad. And then we got a bunch more field armors, circlet, dress armor. I can't see any of the body stuff. Lipstick, which I mean, wow, that is some lipstick. That's also cool, but not particularly impressive. Imperial Guard uniform. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a cool looking armor. Let's see. Mages Guild formal robes. Not my style. Still not my style. Yeah, still not my style. A pocket mammoth. I get what they're going for here, but I still don't think it's going to fit in your pocket. Radius mask. It's equal parts cool and creepy. Radius rebreather. Royal purple lipstick. Now that's a cool color, but I don't know about for lipstick. And then we got a whole bunch of random junk. So, okay. Cool. So let's take a look at the shop here. What can we get? Because I've got 31 crown gems. Crown crates. So, like, I could potentially buy this if I wanted it. I think it's just a, yeah, it's a costume, so it just looks like that. There's no interweaving of parts or anything like that. Been doing axes, been doing boots. So this is some crafting motifs. That is a cool looking shield. That is a cool looking shield. I really quite like that. So these are all potential rewards I could get right now. Showtime. Jazz hands. The Vardvark. But mine is cooler. I've got the striped Vardvark. So let's see. Epic rewards. Fennec Fox is in there. And Pixie. The Fire Veil. Which it looks like that white thing is some sort of texture glitch. Like it's not supposed to show me that. I think it's like glitching through my uniform. Regal Dova Fly, Standing Flame, Spilled Ashland attire. That's a cool outfit. That one's all right too. Ah, you need 200 gems to get the Akaviri style. Wow. Because, yeah, I dig this. This is cool looking. Just like straight up samurai armor. There's like no way I'm going to end up getting anything out of these, though. I never get stuff out of crown crates, which is why I kind of stopped buying them. 6 days left. Sand Leopard's cool. But let's see. What do they have as far as... An Auroran Warhorse. That is a cool looking horse. It's not worth 30 bucks, but it's cool. Lion. Man, that makes me remember, like, what is it? Terra, I think. Terra, I've got, like, the special collector's edition, and I had the lion mount for that. Larva Yagra. That is a weird-looking thing. It's got, like, all these, like, eyes up one side of it. They're just totally off balance. Fire Pet Spider, cool. Not 10 bucks cool. It's cool, but it's, yeah. Here you can get a non-combat pet that's like an actual tiger or a panther. Or a baby. Or a lynx. Just something looks weird and cartoony about that lynx. Or a bear cub. They're all cute. Crafting outfit styles. Okay, that's kind of cool. Bow. Sword. I mean, it's cool looking. It's always on fire, apparently. Research motifs. There we go. Scale collar. There's light. That's weird looking. Again, shield. Really cool. I quite like that shield. Not so sure about the helmet. But yeah. Fang there. That is a bit on the skimpy side there. That's medium. That's heavy. It's weird. It's like a mage's thing almost. Bloodforge. Light, medium, heavy. They got a real, like, thing for antlers, I guess. Packed races, rare styles. What do we got? Primal, Barbaric, Ancient Elf, and Daedric. I have all of those already. And I'm not even trying to get all of them. The Assassin's League. Light, medium, heavy. That didn't change very much. I got the assassin symbol there. Ancient Orc, Covenant, Dominion, Dwemer, Glass. Ooh. I don't know if I'd want to wear a uniform or costume made out of glass. That sounds very uncomfortable, to say the least. Looks pretty cool though, and that shield is sweet. I like that. I play with shields a lot, so you know, it's a thing. The Malakath Cult, Mercenaries, Pact Style, Thieves Guild, Trinimac Cult. Unfortunately, it looks like you cannot buy the Akaviri style. I've seen people wearing this armor. So, no, can't buy the Akaviri style. That's unfortunate. I also just realized that, like, this has just, like, crashed out on me again, I think. Stream avatars. Not stable at all. Really, really not stable. There it goes. To get an avatar thing going, you gotta just say something in chat and a character should just, like, pop up for you. Oh, I was looking at houses. That was the whole point of me going in here, was looking at houses. The Trinimac Cult. Those are, like, they just don't look like they have anything in common particularly, except for, like, the belt. Like, that looks totally different from that, which looks totally different from this. It's a weird set. Houses. Sisters of the Sands, blah, 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 classic homes. Old Villathi Harbor House. Let's take a look. Alright, I gotta check some of these out. Oh, that might have been too many. That's gonna be spicy. convenient access to the nearby ruins of Ashal Mawiya and Arknisturdens. Ooh, that spice is it's hitting now. Whew. Anyway, so this is a pretty cool looking little house here. Morrowind style house. Got a bit of a nostalgia trip to it. Oh man, that burns all the way down. Let's go inside and take a little peek. First off, how much does this cost? 322,000 gold. I could just about well, I can't afford that, but I mean that seems like it's within reachable limits. Oh, that is really spicy. It just lingers. So you can go up here. I mean, it's not the prettiest house on the outside, at least, but let's go down first, and then we'll go up and take a look at that. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there's not really a whole lot down here. It's just one of the basements. Could stick a couple crafting tables down there if you had access to them. So we go all the way up, and there should be a little like balcony here. Sweet. And you got a good view from here. Got ruins over on that side. Can I jump over this? No, it looks like you are locked into the balcony. But yeah, you got a cool view here. I like that. Too bad you can't see like any of the people and stuff down there. I'm not sure if there even are any, but me likey. Bum 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 bum. Okay, it's 322,000. It's a bit expensive, but it's not ridiculous. Like I think I'm around like 60, 70,000 or something like that right now. If I really got in and kind of focused on it. Pariah's Pinnacle. This must be a new one. I have not heard of this place. My tongue is just burning. It's really like, oh. I love how they say warning and then a whole bunch of stuff in Japanese that I can't even begin to read. Huh. I can't really say it's a great view. Because, I mean, you can look down. You have a high vantage. Whoa, crap. Apparently you can fall off and die. Great, you have a house that you can literally die in. That's good to know. I wonder if you can actually go down there. Either way, it's not the greatest vantage point and view. Because it's... I mean, it's a nice high-level view, but you can't... There's nothing to see. It's just kind of blue. This is probably a really big one, isn't it? 13,000? No, 13,000, not 1,000. I have 1,000 something, don't I? Yeah. 13,000 is a lot. 13,000 is a lot. That's like 130 bucks. It's a lot, a lot, a lot. Nope. Nothing there. I gotta just get lost down here. Oh, that is a doorway. That's pretty. This kind of smacks of Skyrim vibes here. That's pretty. I wonder if you can get up in there. That'd be cool. Anything to see here? You can see like the waterfall. It goes down, and kind of wish you could see from down there though and look up at the waterfall. But okay. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. Definitely, as far as the big expensive houses go, I like some of the other ones better. That island one is just amazing, and the Pirate Cove one is also just flippin' crazy cool. So I don't know. I like this. It's cool. It's big, spacious. I like the stonework and all that kind of stuff, but it is also a ruin. It looks a little bit too open and breezy. Not really my thing. Comparatively, if we were to go to let's see. Oh, I can't even get to it now. So they had a Pirate Cove kind of thing. It was really, really cool. Had a full-blown ship on it and everything. You could custom detail all that stuff. But okay, let's take a look at Daggerfall Overlook then. This is just a house. Probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna grab a couple more of these. There's a couple of these places that have like full-on dungeons now. So this is another one. You get much more temperate weather. It's actually quite beautiful. You've got almost like a little miniature village here. I don't know why you would need something this big as a shed. I guess it's some sort of crafting hall. And you've got like stables there. You've got, so here you got a big old fountain. How's the view? Not much of one. You are looking over the ocean, which is cool, but it's some rocks in the ocean. I think you can go up into those towers too. Let's check that before we go inside. But I mean, you got a nice big size courtyard here. You can even store stuff inside of here. Yep, you can go up into the tower. Boom, and you can... Okay, that's looking inside. Which is cool. It's a big, big house. And you can like look over the wall too. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, there's a boat over there. Which looks like it would have been beached if it's that close to the land. Oh, and then there's... Okay. Maybe that's Daggerfall. But, like, cool. I mean, you got a lot of space. And for the low, low price of 110 bucks, basically. So 11,000 as opposed to the 13,000 for the other one. And I mean, like, it's I like it better. Like, this one looks better, and it costs 20 bucks less. That's a big difference. And then you go inside, and you still have a lot of stonework and all that kind of stuff, but it's a little bit more logical. Makes sense, you know? You got actual rooms and things. Not everything's ruined. Balconies, I bet those are areas you can go. Probably. You got a couple of side rooms there. Basement. Oh yeah, it said it had like a full-on like dungeon down here. Ooh, you can go out to the shore. Okay, we'll come back to that. And this you can actually buy for gold, but it's a lot. It's like 3 million gold. But yeah, there's this area here, you know, that's in the entryway there. That's where you came in. So you got kind of a cool overlook. Good sized rooms. I mean, there's more space here than you're ever going to need, pretty much. So we'll run downstairs and we'll check out that one that takes you to the shore. I wonder if it just takes you out into the water. Some of them do that. They just like use it. Yeah, it does. It just dumps you out into the water. Which I think this looks like, yeah, that's the overlook there. So this is where you can see out. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Actually, no, I get why. If you somehow jump out and fall down, you can get back in. This is like in case of emergency, you can swim back inside and get out of there. But you can't go anywhere. You can't go over there or anything because it's too far away and you'll get eaten by the fishies before you can get there. So yeah, if you fall out of the place, you can get back in that way. Cool. Now, I can't afford any of those. Those are just crazy. They're awesome. They're gorgeous houses. I quite like the Serenity Falls and stuff as well. But if I was going to buy one of these houses, I'm probably much more likely to pick up either like Amaya Lake Lodge, Aldvalathi Harbor, or where was Domus Frasticus? Something Demence. Strident Strings of Demence is a really, really cool one. Not a real fan of the Arconian. Yeah. Domus Frasticus. Is this an inside only one? I like the ones that have outside areas that you can actually kind of wander around because it looks like you actually have like a property then. So I've got the jungle house, which is nice, but the outside area is like 5 times larger than the inside area. You go inside of it, and it's just like a one-room little hole in the wall. It's basically like living inside of a shed. Oh yeah, it's just got a nice outside area there. Okay, and you can come up, and there's a little walkway. It goes around the back. Got a little stable back here. I mean, it's not huge, but it's nice. Nothing particularly fancy about it, but those are some mean-looking spikes. Let's see, is it just like a one-room thing? Well, okay. This room alone is bigger than my entire house on my home. Like, this is twice the size of my place. Maybe even bigger than that. Just that room. So, yeah, I mean, it's just 2 rooms that are both kind of good size. But what's it cost? $295. I think if I was going to save up $295, I would do myself a favor and I would actually save up the... I would pick up the Aldvalathi Harbor house instead, because that's like 322. 30,000 more roughly, but there's just so much more stuff to it. So that's Domus Frasticus. It's not bad. It's not a bad place. Ephesian Minor. I like the Khajiit architecture. It's really cool looking. Their houses tend to be a little small, but I quite like their architecture. It's really cool looking. Blossom tree garden with a circular reflecting pool. Ooh, it sounds lovely. Searching for houses and such. I'm actually going to go ahead and kill stream avatars there. It's not seeing a lot of use right now. Stream's quieted down a little bit. Okay. Oh, this is not Khajiit. I made a mistake. It's Aldmeri. So the property is a lot smaller around the house. Oh, no, spoke too soon. It kind of stretches out in the back. That's cool. So you have like a much larger back area than front area. Whee! Go for a swim. You got a pool. It's very shallow, but it's pool. Scenery is very nice. I guess you can't go up into that area, which is too bad. I always thought it'd be cool to be able to like go up in some of those. I do wish that they'd add that bit to these houses, you know? Like you could go up into the towers and stuff. This is nice though. This is actually very nice. Usually they give you like a tower that you can go up into. Is there one here? No, doesn't look like it. That's sad, because these have like these cool like covered archways and things. And you can't use them. That makes me a bit sad. The rest of it looks really, really cool. Let's go inside. See how it is. Long. But very nice. It's got these floor things. You've got the rooms over here. They tend to really waste space, it feels like, though, with these huge, like, gaps. I mean, is there, just a second, is there anything there? Is it just some trees? Like what? What is the reason for having these really long... Yeah, see, there's not a big long indention here, but inside there is. I don't understand that. Because, I mean, that's a big indent. And it just makes everything into like a narrow hallway. It feels like it shouldn't be this narrow inside. Like, if the outside matched, then like I think the wall would probably have cut off like here-ish, maybe? I mean, it could have been here, but I'm guessing more like here. You'd have a whole lot more space. So why is that not space? What's wrong with that? Like, this is cool, but it's all hallway. It's just a huge amount of hallway. And then you've got these. So, like, what is under this? You can't get into that area. That really annoys me. Otherwise, it's a cool little spot, but it's also kind of annoying that you have to, like, go in and out of these. You can't just, like, run between them. You have to, like, go through all the doors and it has to reload the areas and stuff. That's pretty obnoxious, actually. So, this house would not be on my list of popular houses for those reasons. It's got, like, this whole room below me is not a room. I can't go into it. I don't know why. So wasted space. That's kind of annoying. I can't go up into the guard towers, which just, again, kind of like wasted space, it feels like. And then just I'd have to like constantly be running between rooms and opening doors. It doesn't feel like it's a really good thing. Okay, let's see what else we got. Captain Margau's place. House near the docks in Daggerfall. Is this just a room? Oh, I didn't get to see. Yeah, it's 1 million for this place. I don't like it as much as a bunch of the other ones I've seen, but it's 1 million. Ugh. No thanks. Let's see. I'm guessing this is a one-room place. I like having the courtyards and stuff, so. Yep, started you inside. This is it. This is all you get. Wow. And it costs... Okay, I could actually just buy that. Sadly, it's bigger than my place right now inside. But no outside. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, that's why. So yeah, this is what I've got, is this Cyrodiilic jungle house. But I want to get out of these... I mean, Twin Arches is a nice place. I want to get out of these staple homes, though, and into some of the classic homes. Get something a little bit bigger, a little bit more substantial. Monmouth Keep. Cinderella Old Mistvale Manor. Does that allow outside area, too? Let's take a look. So I'm kind of scouting these out to try to... work out the what I have to save up for. I really want to like put some effort into making money on like trading and stuff like that in the game. You know, it's kind of important if you want to actually buy a big expensive house. Definitely got a big courtyard here. With a little like craft shack slash storehouse slash stable with a little crane thing, so it must be some sort of storehouse. Is there any area around the back on this side? No, it doesn't look like it. So there's no back courtyard. This is pretty much what you see is what you get, which isn't bad. It's not a bad looking little courtyard here. And it's not like this big, crazy, sprawling thing you're going to spend hours trying to run around. Let's see how it is inside. Okay, kind of a living room with a hearth. That's cool. It's got space. I like that. Decent amount of space. Like shed thing there. Stairway up. Very Norse. Very Norse. Are those fireplaces conjoined? Yeah, they must be. Okay, you got some space on the upstairs as well. It's not huge, but it's not tiny. Wow, and you got a nice big deck. That's cool. Big deck. Chicks dig my big deck. That was terrible. It's late. I really ought to cut off the stream. And what's it cost? Over 1 million. Still, I would say it's better than the Aldmeri place. It is actually slightly cheaper than it as well. But, whew, I mean, these houses... Let's check out the Almaya Lake one. This is another one I think that's in Morrowind. Amaya Lake, not Almaya. Amaya. Enjoy the opulent luxury of a country lodge built by dark elves of an earlier, more expansive era. Oh my gosh, this has got a huge courtyard area. Mushrooms, as par for anything in Vardenfell. Got a little well here. That is cool. Oh, and it goes... Okay, you can exit down to the docks there. That's cool. And you can kind of like see the area around too, which I like that. I like it when you can... when it looks like your house is part of something. Oh, yeah. You can get up here, you can see out, you can see around. I mean, it's all giant mushrooms, but... Hang on, I'm getting a bit of a... I didn't know you could actually get up here. I just did. And you can get out up there too. So you can actually get a pretty substantial view. This music. This is very like Morrowind music. I was trying to see if there were some ruins over there somewhere, up that way, where I'm looking there, because like I saw that earlier. I think I saw that from another house. It was like over there somewhere, and on the other side of that were some ruins. So I'm wondering like if there's a house that you can buy here, and then there's another house you can buy like right over there somewhere. Okay, speaking of houses, let's go inside this one. Let's see, I'm guessing this is going to be $1 million. $1,300,000. Okay, 1.3 million. Space here. And up above. That's weird. Is there a way down? No. Like, there's like a separate apartment up top. Which, actually, like, the interior here is really nice. I actually quite like this. It's like slightly detailed, slightly ornate, but not like grungy looking. The floor is a little dirty, but like I actually quite like this style. I'm not gonna buy this place. There's no way I've got a 1.3 million or $70. I mean, think about that. This house costs $70. Still, you got a nice view. Really nice view. This is probably one of the best views I've seen in terms of the houses. You got a couple of giant mushrooms on your property, but you've actually got, you know, a little thing there, a little shed down there. And then this is like the bottom part. This is weird. You've got just... Yeah, there's a whole different like house slash apartment thing down here. And it's big. Oh, it's really big. Like, look at this just cavernous ceiling. I like that. That's really, really cool. It's just huge. Okay, is this how you get to the upper area then? So then you come up. Okay, yeah, because I jumped over here earlier, and then that goes to the upper loft area. Okay. Cool. So So this will take you to the upper area. I like this place. I like this place a lot, actually. It's a bit weird with the layout, but it's just huge inside. Like those cavernous ceilings. Fence here is a little bit hokey, but I like that the outside area is an outside area. I can just run right off the rooftop there and like drop down. I don't have to load through the house a bunch of times. So we got a little thing there. That looks like a security risk. We got a little bit of a water thing here. That's cool. Can I swim under that? No. Boo. You lose points for that. And then I can come in here. And yeah, you got a little storehouse here. Even the storehouse is a good size. This storehouse is bigger than my current house in my place. I'll show you my place, but I mean, like, I like my place, but it's just so small. It just really feels like I don't have space to do anything. Like, it's prohibitively small. Oh, here I can just. Like, it's claustrophobic. It feels like you're in a closet. So it's a nice little house, and outside it looks really, really cool, but inside it's just so tiny. So the outside area I don't really have any complaints about. It definitely has a larger outside than an inside. And, I mean, now I have a subscription going, so I can fit more things in it, but they really do limit you on what you're able to put inside your place. So, this is it. This is my place. As you can see, outside, not too bad. Got kind of a cool jungle thing going. This house is only available to people who have the Imperial Edition. So, you can see I've got my little white horse over here. I got a bin, which I stuck a light in, so it kind of lights up the bin, which is kind of cool. But, yeah. So, there's my house. You can even see from the outside, it's a shack. It's a tiny, tiny little thing. The outside area is much larger than it. And you go inside here. I mean, even the patio is about the same size as the inside. Boop, that's it. That's all you get. This is it. It's not big. If I stick a bed on the floor, it takes up half the room. I've got a little fireplace and stuff, and I've got everything on the wall, so it's set up to be kind of confusing. So if you walk in, it looks like you're standing on the wall. Yeah. So, yeah, I've like everything except for the light fixtures. Oh, I forgot about that painting. But everything was set up on the wall, so it looks like you're standing on a wall. That was the whole point of that. None of this stuff like does anything. It's all just passive pets. Anyways, so yeah, that's my place. Unfortunately, don't have much use for it, but oh well. But yeah, I am going to have to call an end to the stream here. It's about 2:30, almost 2:45 in the morning here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to end the stream there. Didn't really get to do a whole lot of what I was hoping to do, but we spent a lot of time messing around with the whole like stream avatar thing. But we did manage to get it working, which is cool. So big thanks to everybody that did stop by and check out the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more done next time. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.